Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and this comes from T-Mobile's newsroom. This was announced this morning. I'll leave a link to it in the description. For those of you who run a business, small, big, medium, whatever you might be interested, I'll leave a link to this in the description below. So this is an interesting one for me. So T-Mobile lowers 5G cost barriers with Partner Plus channel subsidy program. I didn't know that businesses needed subsidy to maybe want to choose a product. So I don't. I mean, it goes both ways, right? You're helping the business. That might make the business want to join you, where otherwise they would have not. So I guess you can view it as competition. T-Mobile getting more aggressive, perhaps on the business side. Maybe they want to grow even faster, acceleration, whatever the case may be. So the uncarrier, teams up with the channel partners Ingram Micro and TD SYNNEX to make it more affordable for businesses to experience the benefit of 5G laptops and 5G business internet. So subsidizing the cost, I think I saw the router was $400 and the laptop was $700. Let me see real quick. So the T-Mobile provides a subsidy credit of up to $400 and a subsequent business savings per laptop for many popular network certified 5G laptop brands. And then the router at $700. So it's $400 for the laptop and the router is $700. So this is this is a savings of up to $1,600 per router or adapter. That's a massive amount of savings on top of the already savings that are incorporated into the voice lines that T-Mobile offers. Like Kali Fields said recently at the earnings call, they are very competitive as it comes to pricing. I've had some small business owners tell me they don't have a bill for 14 months when they join T-Mobile. So T-Mobile is just very aggressively going after the market. And to be quite frank and honest, I don't think AT&T and Verizon are going to compete at those levels. So if T-Mobile continues to take massive market share on the business side, it's really because AT&T and Verizon are not willing to compete at those levels. And maybe at some point, if the share taking from T-Mobile gets extensively too much, then of course Verizon and AT&T will have to react. But in the meantime, if it's 5%, maybe 10%, I don't think AT&T and Verizon will respond. Right? The VA was the perfect example. I was shown and told some numbers on the back end where T-Mobile came in significantly lower, and AT&T said, no, we're not going that low, and they simply let that business walk. That's how I was told that all went down. There was a certain number that AT&T did not want to match. It was significantly lower than what AT&T had put in their proposal. So that's how T-Mobile ended up with those lines. And I'd assume, some of the other lines that they're taking, like recently announced, the largest oil company, which, it's got to be ExxonMobil. I'm sure T-Mobile came in with a very compelling and competitive price. And that price was very, very likely cheaper than whatever competitor they had prior. So that's how T-Mobile's moving forward. They're incorporating the value play, and 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 times out of 10, it's coming in with a cheaper cost than the competitors. And that's how they were moving in the business. That's how they were share taking prior. Now they're partnering to also offer subsidies on devices, laptops and routers. Now that's interesting. That's a very interesting take, in my opinion. This makes T-Mobile more flexible as it comes to competing. So if they take even more share in the enterprise and business segment, that's just what they're going to do. They're going to take share. But, it's going to come at a cost. T-Mobile is going to have to cover some of that subsidy. Maybe they cover all of it. Maybe they cover the $400. Maybe it's $200 from them, $200 from the partner, whatever the case. And, hopefully the profits outweigh the losses that they take. That's an upfront cost. When you do the subsidies, that's acquisition cost. And they're spending a lot of acquisition costs on acquiring the business overall. They have to move the wireless lines. which is costing them money up front. Like I said, there are some businesses out there that have told me they don't have a bill for 14 months. And now they're also covering some of the subsidies on 5G laptops and routers. So that makes it enticing and more attractive for the business. But how long is it going to take T-Mobile to make money off of that business? So they have to make sure that they keep that business as long as possible, like long-term, like 5-10 years. And they have to fight and do whatever it takes to keep the business, because if those businesses churn, T-Mobile likely takes a loss on the overall transaction. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.